I'm Mary and C. Fulian from STEM 11A-2, and in this video, I'm going to talk all about the normal distribution. Let's get now to our video. Normal distribution. What do you think normal distribution is? Well, a normal distribution, or also known as the Gaussian distribution, it refers to a mathematical model that is represented by a bell-shaped curve which is symmetric with respect to the mean or number of measurement above and below the mean value. And this is the example of a bell-shaped curve. But before we move on to the examples, there is one thing that is important to discuss, which is the empirical rule. And in this video, we are going to focus, or we are going to use the empirical rule on the examples. But first, let's define what is empirical rule. Empirical rule, it is also known as 68, 95, 99.7 rule, which is a normal set. And every piece of data will fall within 3 standard deviation of the mean. Take note, mean is the average of all numbers within the set. Now that we define all of the terms, let's go now to our examples. In one situation, there will be 5 examples to answer. And we're going to use the empirical rule on every 5 examples. But now let's read first the situation. The test scores of a foreign language class with 900 students distributed normally with a mean of 75 and a standard deviation of 7. Using the empirical rule, answer the following questions. First example, what percentage of the class has a test score between 61 and 75? Second example, what is the chance that a student chosen at a random has a test score between 75 and 89? The third example, approximately how many students have a test score between 68 and 82? Fourth example, how many students have a test score greater than or equal to 75? And lastly, the fifth example, how many students scored less than 82? Let's now prepare our paper and ball pens.
So, ayun, ang first example ang question ay, what percentage of the class has a test score between 61 and 75? First, this is, as you know, this is the example of a bell-shaped curve. And kaya siya natawag na, ang empirical rule, kaya siya also known as 68, 95, and 99.7 ay, if you add this area, 34, 32, 34, is kakalabasan niya ay 68. And then if you add 34 plus 34 and you add 13.5 plus 30.5 plus 13.5, it's going to be 95. So, meron na tayo. So, ang kukunin naman natin ay 99.7. But siya naging 99.7. So, ang 95 na nakuha niyong score ay i-add nyo lang ang 2.35 plus 2.35. 2.35 plus 2.35. You'll get 99.7. Kaya siya ang empirical rule, kaya siya natawag na 68, 95, 99.7. And if you add 0.15 sa pinakadulo and 0.15, you'll get 100%. So, let's answer the example 1. What percentage of the class has a test score of between 61? So, sinabi na dito, 16 and 75. So, first, let's determine, sabi nga sa situation, mayroong 900 na students and mean is equal to 75 and standard deviation is equal to 7. So, ang mean dito siya nakalagay. So, you'll write 75 dito. So, paano naman makukuha ang mga area na nandito? Ang sabi, ang standard deviation ay 7. So, you'll have to add the 75 to 7. So, 75 plus 7, you'll get 82. So, let's write 82 here. And then, plus 7, 89, plus 7, 96. So, sa kabila naman, tandaan natin, this side is positive and this side is negative. But you don't have to write the negative sign on the left side. So, instead, ima-minus natin yung 75 sa 7. So, 75 minus 7, you'll get 68. And 68 minus 7, you'll get 61. And 61 minus 7, you'll get 54. Yan. So, nakuha na natin. Ang sabi dito ay 61. Sino daw ang nakakuha ng test score na between 61 na score and 75. So, this is 61 and this is 75. All you have to do is add the area, the percentage na nandito. Since we're going to use the empirical rule. So, you need to add 34% plus 13.5. 34% plus 13.5. This area. And you have to, let's add first, 34 plus 13.5. You'll get 47.5. 47.5. Let's not forget the percentage sign because ang hinahanap nga ay percentage ng klase. So, this is your total na nakuha. This one. So, ganun lang kadali. Pag sinabing between, yung pagitan ng 61 and 75. And ang pagitan ng 61 sa empirical rule, kung babasehan ang empirical rule ay 13.5 and 34. All you have to do is add and you'll get 47.5. So, ang percentage na nakuha ng class na between 61 and 75 ay 47 percentage. 47.5 percentage. Now, let's move on to example number 2. So, on the next example, the second example, the question is, what is the chance that a student chosen at a random has a test score between 75 and 89? And alam naman natin kung paano na ulit nakuha ang mga nasa babang value. Sabi, dahil ulitin natin, yung mean ay 75, so all you need to do is write 75 at the middle, and then since ang standard deviation ay 7, on this side, you'll have to add 75 plus 7, you'll get 82. 82 plus 7, you'll get 89. 89 plus 7, you'll get 96. Dito naman sa kabilang side, ipagmaminus nyo na lang. So, 75 minus 7, you'll get 68. 68 minus 7, you'll get 61. And 61 minus 7, you'll get 54. So, ang question ay, what is the chance that a student chosen at a random has a test score between 75 and 89. Same process sa example number 1. Kaso nga lang, ang hinahanap dito ay between 75 and 89. So, nasan ba ang 75 and 89? Ito ang 75 and 89. So, hindi kayo susobra dito dahil hanggang 89 lang and between sa pagitan ng 75 and 89. So, ito yung 34 and 13.5. And same process, you'll just need to add this value sa value na nakuha nyo. So, just write it, 34% and 13 plus 13.5%. And all you have to do is add, let's add 34 plus 13.5. You'll get 47.5. So, your answer is 47.5 again, just like on the question 1. This you're going to be the final. This is the final answer of the question of this situation. And now, let's move on to example number 3. So, ayun, nasa question, our example number 3 na tayo. So, alam na natin kung paano nakuha ang value sa baba. And the question on number 3 is, approximately how many students have a test score between 68 and 82? So, kanina, ang tanong, ang hinahanap ay percentage. Pero ngayon, how many students? So, ilang students na? Students na ang tinutukoy. And, same process, pero medyo different siya. So, let's find first the 68 and 82. Between 68 and 82. So, ang between 68 ay 62, ang area na ito ay 34. Ang value niya ay 34%. Katulad nung kaninang process ay you just need to add 34% plus 34%. And add that 34% plus 34%. Wait, 34 plus 34, you'll get 68. 68%. 68%. Since percentage siya, you need to convert it to whole number or decimal. Basta matanggal lang ang percentage. So, all you need to do is just put 68% here and divide it to 100. So, 68 divided by 100, you'll get 0.68. 0.68. And hindi naman ganito lang kaunti yung student at wala namang student na 68% ano yun, kalahating katawan. So, no, hindi pa to ang final answer. You need to multiply the 0.68% sa 900 na student. So, 0.68 times 100. Okay? 0.68 times 100. 900, I mean. This is 900. So, 0.68 times 900. Since sa foreign language class, mayroong 900 na student. So, 0.68 times 900, you'll get 612. So, this is your final answer. So, ang meron na test score between 65 and 82 ay mayroon 612 na student ang nakakuha ng score or meron na score na between 68 and 82. So this will be your final answer. There are 612 students. So, ayun, nasa example number 4 na tayo and ang question ay, how many students have a test score greater than or equal to 75? So, katulad ng example number 3, hinahanap pa rin ay students, hindi percentage. Pero, ito naman ay greater than or equal. So, ano nga ba yung greater than or equal? So, 75, since equal sa 75, and pataas. So, greater than or equal 75. Ito ang kukunin. Ito ang i-multiply and i-divide nyo para makuha ang student na may test score na greater than or equal 75. So, katulad ng process kanina, 34, you need to add 34%. Ito, mula 75% to 96, kasama ang 0.15. So, 30% plus 13.5% plus 2.35% plus 0.15 since greater than. So, kasama na tong left side. Ay, buong right side, I mean. So, let's add that. 34 plus 13.5 plus 2.35 plus 0.15. Ang dapat kakalabasan nito ay 50%. So, tama tayo 50% kasi buong bell-shaped curve or buong figure na to ay equivalent sa 100%. So, kalahati, 50% and kalahati ay 50%. If you add that 2, you'll get 100%. So, ito sabi nga ay greater than or equal ang hinahanap, 75. So, mula mean natin, 75 pataas. Kasama ang 75 doon. So, this is equal to 50%. So, katulad ng kanina, para makuha ang student ay i-divide mo ang 50% sa 100. 50 divided by 100, you'll get 0.5. And para makuha kung ilang student na ay, you'll just have to multiply 0.5 sa number na meron ang foreign language class na student. Ito, ayun. Merong 900 na students sa foreign language class. So, yun, you need to multiply that. 0.5 times 900. 0.5 times 900, you'll get 450. 450. And that is your final answer for 50 students since students ang hinahanap. Yan. Ang merong 450 na students na nakukuha ng score na greater than or equal sa 75. 750 is your final answer. 750 students. So, ayan, nasa last example na tayo, which is example 5. Pero ngayon ay, instead na ako lang ang magsasagot, sasabay-sabay tayong magsasagutan ang example number 5. So, remind ko lang kung bakit ulit nakuha ang value ng dito nasa baba. So, since 75 ang mean, you need to put 75 on the middle. Then, standard deviation ay 7. Yung 75, you'll add, in the left side of the bell curve shape, you need to add 75 plus 7, you'll get 82. 82 plus 7, you'll get 89. 89 plus 7, you'll get 96. Sa left side naman ay, instead na i-add pa rin, sa-subtract mo naman siya. 75 minus 7, you'll get 68. 68 minus 7, you'll get 61. And 61 minus 7, you'll get 54. Bakit? Para saan to nakuhang percentage na to? Dahil nga, known ang empirical rule as 68, 95, 99.7. So, ito ang kalabasan niya. Because 34 plus 34, you get 68. And if you add this area, 13.5 plus 34 plus 34 plus 13.5, you'll get 95. And if you add this one, 2.35 plus 13.5 plus 34 plus 34 plus 13.5 plus 2.35, you'll get 99.7. Kaya siya empirical rule. So, ngayon naman, sagutan na natin. Kanina, greater than or equal. Ngayon naman, less than 82. So, 82. So, this is 82, less than 82. So, what is less than 82? Anong percentage ang meron sa less than 82? Siyempre, ang 34%, 13.5%, 2.35%, and 0.15. Of course, kasama ang 0.15. And katulad ng kanina, you just need to add these value. So, 34% plus 34% plus 13.5% plus 2.35%, ibaba na lang natin, plus 0.15%. This is the total. Sabay-sabay nating hanapin ang total. 34 plus 34 plus 13.5 plus 2.35 plus 0.15. You'll get 84%. Tama, 84%. Let's write it. Since students na naman ang hinahanap, you need to divide it by 100 and multiply it by the number of the students, total of the students in foreign language class. So, 84% nakuha natin. 84% divided by 100 again. 84% divided by 100. What is your answer? That's right, 0.84. 0.84. And then, next step, you need to multiply the 0.84 to the number of students in foreign language class, which is 900. So, 100. 0.84 times 900. We'll get a total of, that's right, 756. 756. And this will going to be your final score, 756 students. Let's not forget the students, because ito ang hinahanap natin. So, sabi, ang meron daw nakakuha ng score na less than sa 82 ay 756 students. And that's it for our example on normal distribution.
And that's it for our tutorial video. I hope you learned something in this video. Thank you for watching and listening. But before we end this video, let me give you a quote by William Paul Thurston saying that mathematics is not about numbers, equations, computations, or algorithms. It is about understanding. And that's it. And thank you again for listening and watching, and goodbye.